Hello students, I am Charlotte Metkar from Samarpan Gyan School. This is Mathematics Class 10 Lesson number 2 Polynomials. Today I am going to explain you division algorithm of polynomials. Division is the fourth operation in our mathematics, and you better know how to divide the integers, real numbers. Now, using same technique, we are going to see how one polynomial is divided by the other one. For that, first we take some points which you have to remember. There are the different types of the polynomials that you see in the previous lectures. That linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial, cubic polynomial. If you are given quadratic polynomial, then it has two zeros. You remember this sentence for objective type of the questions? Like where true and false, fill in the blanks, MCQ, very short answer type questions. Okay? Quadratic polynomial has two zeros. Cubic polynomial has at most three zeros. If you are given only one zero, you have to find other or remaining two zeros. What you have to remember? Quadratic means degree 2. If polynomial have the degree 2, means if it quadratic, then it has two zeros. If it is cubic, means degree 3. If polynomial is of degree 3, cubic polynomial, then it has three zeros. Okay? Remember three things, these two things, and third one is what? If one zero is given, using division algorithm, you can find the remaining two zeros. Okay? Now, we see the actual exercise. Open your textbook. See the question. Exercise 2.3. Question 1. Divide a polynomial px by a polynomial gx. Means you have given two polynomial px and gx and you have to divide. And what to divide? P by g. Okay. Find the quotient and remainder in each of the following. I am explaining you the first example. For that, we use the division notation. How to divide? See now. In answers, you copied px is equal to x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3, gx equal to x square minus 2, and you are using the division notation. Okay. Now, as according to your question, what you have to do? See, divide polynomial px. Divide px. Means px should be written under this sign. By gx means gx will be written at this place. Then what you have to find? Find quotient. Quotient means we denote it by q of x. And what? Remainder. After solving this, we are getting some steps, and at end we are getting one polynomial or zero, whatever. Zero also constant polynomial. Then that remainder is denoted by r. Means what? Px, gx, quotient is qx, and remainder is rx. Px, gx, qx, rx. These are the fixed positions. Okay. Then you remember this in general form only. In general, it is the general form. Px is the position here, gx outside, q is the quotient, and r is the remainder. Using this technique which we use in integers, real numbers, that is same in the polynomials. Now at the place of px, we copy the polynomial px what is given in our question. What is that? X cube. See here, I am writing from here only. X cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3. Divide by gx. Gx is at this place. Then copy the gx is x square minus 2. X square minus 2. This is minus sign. Okay. See now. This x cube. means 3x are there. X square means 2x. We have x 2 times and we required x 3 times. Then one more x we have to add. What we have to do? One x we have to add. Then x into x square will be the x cube minus this minus and this. 2 minus gives you plus. 2 multiply x, that is 2x. Then what will be the position of 2x? Here. Why I write 2x here? Because 5x and 2x are the like terms and x square term is not here. Then we will not write anything here. If you have some confusion, then you can write 0 also here, but it is not compulsory. Now x cube minus x cube get cancelled. This minus 3x square copy as it is, no effect. Then this plus 5 minus 2, because when you are subtracting we are doing the minus here. 5 minus 2, that is 3x. Again minus 3 is as it is. Okay, got it? See now what we have given? Minus 3x square. Out of that x square is with us. Then we required only what? Minus 3. Then we put here minus 3. Minus 3 into x square will be minus 3x square. Next is what? Minus plus. Then 3 2s are 6. 6 is the constant term, like terms right at same place. Then we subtract it, this get cancelled. 3x no effect, no operation with 3x. This minus 3 and minus 3 minus of 6, that is minus 9. And now here degree of this polynomial is 2. Degree of this polynomial is 1. Then degree of gx is greater than degree of rx. Then we cannot proceed further. This will be the small term, this is the big term. Then this part is rx and this part is qx. Come to your question again. Divide the polynomial px by gx. That division is done. Okay, this division is done now. We will do it. Now the second part. And find quotient and remainder. This is the quotient and this is the remainder. Then at end we write quotient equal to what is the quotient? X minus 3. Next is remainder. What remainder is given? 3x minus 9. Got this? This is the end of this division. Okay. Now we see question number 2. See the question 2. Check whether the first polynomial is the factor of second polynomial by dividing second polynomial by first polynomial. In the first question we divide first by second. Now second polynomial by the first polynomial. The question is now we are solving the bigger question which have the degree 5, means question number 3. Okay, you try for question 1 and 2. I am explaining the question number 3. It's at the degree 5. Okay, and 3 terms are there. Okay, bigger means higher degrees in these 3 questions is 5. Then I start with the 5 degree question. Clear? See now, what is the question? X square minus 3x plus 1, x cube minus 4 x raised to 5 minus 4x cube plus x square plus 3x plus 1. We solve this question now. I am explaining the steps. See carefully. See now what is given. This polynomial x raised to 5 minus 4x cube plus x square plus 3x plus 1 is divided by x cube minus 3x plus 1. concentrate on this x raised to 5 means x multiplied by 5 times. X raised to 3 means x multiplied by 3 times. Then here 2 x's are more. Here 5, here 3 means we required 2 more x. Therefore we are taking x square. Is it okay? Now x square into x cube. It is nothing but x raised to 5. X square into 3x. Minus 3x is there. Then we use the minus sign. X into x square, that is x cube. Then what I will write? Minus 3x cube. Next term is plus 1 into x square. Multiply by 1 is same number, same term, x square. Now we are subtracting this. X raised to 5 get cancelled. Minus 4 plus 3. These two minus become plus. Minus 4 plus 3 will be the minus x cube. Again what? X square minus x square get cancelled. Then what remain? This plus 3x plus 1. In these two terms, no change. We copied them as it is. Next, here we have x cube. Here also x cube. Means no need of more x. But here minus sign, here plus sign. Then we required minus and 1. Means if we will multiply by minus 1, then we are getting the what the term required. Minus 1 into x cube will be minus x cube. Then minus 1 into minus 3x, that is plus 3x. Okay. Minus 1 plus 1 multiply is minus 1. Then this get cancelled, this get cancelled. And due to the minus sign, plus 1 minus of minus 1 means 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 is the remainder. Then what? If remainder is 2, then you can say that the divided this polynomial is not factor of this because it is not 0. Therefore, it is not factor. In 9th standard, you see the factor theorem. If remainder is 0, then polynomial is the factor of given polynomial. But here remainder is not 0, therefore it is not factor. Got it? Like way you have to attempt the exercise 2.3 question 1 and 2. Then practice it more because it's very important. Thank you. Have a nice day.